Hi. Okay, I'm going to invite you before we get started to take a big, deep cleansing breath in through your nose. Maybe roll your shoulders back and exhale, just settling into our space here. Okay, maybe take another big, deep inhale in through the nose and out through the mouth as you settle in deeper and commit to being present here tonight. Welcome to the practice. I am so excited that you are here, that you are watching. This has been a huge labor of love for me. It has been coming down the pipelines for several months now, and I am just so pumped to finally be able to share here tonight. We will be talking about how you can incorporate breathwork into a practice. We will be talking about breathwork as a whole, what it is, how it can support you, specifically some things on emotions and how breathwork can help you work through some of those things. And then some other things, and of course, some time to practice our breathwork at the end of our time together. So, if you're here, welcome. Again, I'm so excited you're here. If we haven't met before, my name is Kate. And prior to doing a whole bunch of work on myself and healing and all that stuff, which is not a destination, let me just put out there, it is a non-linear process. But before I started that cycle, I used to be somebody who lived in a negative state of mind. Very much that victim mindset, like things were happening to me rather than for me. I appeased others before I took care of myself, and many other different traits that I really have been able to come through. Okay. Now, on the other side of that, or at this stage of my life, I am a woman who is living in a state of mind and reality that I truly never knew could exist. I am currently in the role of a social worker, a leader in child and youth care. I am a breathwork facilitator, which is why we're here tonight, individual and community. I am a mentor, partner, bonus mom, a woman stepping and living in her power, and a woman living cyclically, in tune with the seasons, my body, the moon, and the magic of our world. Just a quick question. I'm going to ask that you type into the comment box how many of you are familiar with breath work. So give me a 1 for it's a regular practice for you, you know what you're doing, you know how it supports you. 2 for like you're kind of aware, but like not fully sure. And 3, you have absolutely no idea. Yeah, yeah. Mostly nobody knows, and that's totally okay. This is something that I didn't know about until I did know about it, right? That's how things work, okay? So, breathwork is a variety of practices that focus on controlling and manipulating one's breathing patterns to achieve specific physical, mental, or spiritual outcomes. It encompasses techniques that involve conscious alteration of breathing rhythm, depth, and pattern. Now, there are a variety of different types of breath work out there. Sorry, excuse me. Okay, so there are a variety of different types of breath work out there. I'm going to give you a few. So we have flow breath work, which is what I study, what I practice, what I share. And it is essentially a 3-part breath that incorporates movement, our energy sciences, our elements, all to move around some of the stagnancy in our bodies and supporting us through a variety of things like coming out of survival mode. So, that go, go, go of society, bringing in clarity, peace, calm, and so much more. And we have our holotropic breath, which is more of a fast pace to get us to altered states of consciousness. We have our Wim Hof breath, which is physical and mental well being. And then many other different types that provide a variety of different outcomes. Okay. So, our habits, everything that we do in our lives is a habit, a feeling, action, or thought process that trickles through the rest of us, impacting everything about our lives, having positive or negative outcomes. And now, this is something that I personally am pretty passionate about is how we spend our days, because this was an integral part in my own healing was learning how to put myself first and do things that make me feel good. Okay. So I can't remember whether I said this. I just want to look at my notes real quick. I'm going to repeat myself if I need to because I forgot. So let me just start again. Everything that we do in our lives is a habit, a feeling, an action, or thought process that trickles through the rest of us, impacting everything about our lives, having positive or negative outcomes. Okay. And now, as I mentioned, it's something that I'm pretty passionate about is how we spend our days. Never ever expecting perfection because that's not realistic, but recognizing the impact that every little decision or habit plays a role in our overall well being. Doing good things, whatever that looks like to you, allows us to move through life and what it can throw at us with much more ease. Because let's admit, life is messy and crazy and unpredictable often. And now, personally, while the face masks and getting our nails done is a great habit, a great act of self care, over here on this side of the internet, I'm talking about the deep, deep self care. Okay. The beginning to recognize how amazing we are self care, the deep healing self care, and the taking radical action over our lives self care. And now this brings me into the practice. So, a breathwork practice is different than the techniques, both having very important place, one for our in the moment and another to promote that deep healing that I've been talking about. The one that can take us into a version of ourselves that we may have never known could exist. When you practice something regularly, making it a part of your routine, it becomes second nature, as does your new calm state of mind. Making it a part of your routine, either daily as a quick 10 to 20 minutes to help you guide your day into calm, again, no matter what life throws at you, and or through that deep healing, allowing you ultimately to live your life with more peace, a deeper understanding of yourself, which I know can sound terrifying, but with more clarity. What else? Getting you out of survival mode. Again, that go, go, go that we talked about, and truly whatever it is that you're needing. Because each breathwork practice, each healing journey, whichever route you take, it is an individual experience. So there's no one size fits all. And now you may have noticed that breathwork is a popular topic on social medias these days. And I just wanted to let you know that it's not just some new fad going around the internet. It's actually the roots of breathwork actually stem in origins through nearly every native culture across our entire planet for centuries and centuries and centuries. In Indian philosophy, our breath is considered the sacred essence of life. In Hawaiian, it is our spiritual force. In Chinese and Japanese culture, our breath is considered universal and cosmic energy. And in Judaism, during the Second Temple period, people were put underwater almost to the point of suffocation because they recognized how the power of our breath and those altered states of consciousness. That's actually where baptism stemmed from. So, breathwork is a somatic practice. Somatic meaning that emotions, standing for energy in motion, are felt and stored within our bodies. Now, with this being said, breathwork is an energy practice, meaning that the manipulation of breath is seen as a means to influence the flow of energy within our bodies. In various spiritual and holistic traditions, it is believed that there is a subtle energy that flows through and animates all living beings. This energy is known by different names, such as qi in Chinese traditions, prana in Hinduism and yoga, or ki in Qigong. The emotions, energy in motion, arguably my favorite thing to talk about and work through with breath work. Again, that very deep healing. Our emotions are the root of how our nervous system is set up. All of our experiences in life being a reflection of how our emotions were or were not worked through. Our subconscious experiences, so all the things we may not remember or what has been ingrained in us along the way, controlling our emotions controlling our conscious realities. So, what we are aware of. I invite you here to take a big deep breath in through your nose with me and out through your mouth. And I'm going to repeat that because it was a big one for me. So, our subconscious experiences control our emotions. Our emotions control every single thing we do, or our conscious realities. Now, without judgment for yourself or each other, question whether you relate more to maybe being reactive to a lot of situations. You know, when your partner didn't put the laundry in the hamper that is right beside the laundry on the ground, or your boss is stressing you out, or your kids are too loud, and there's just so much going on. Or are you able to pause, ground, breathe, and think before responding? Most of the time, progress over perfection. And now feel free to write that in the chat. Regardless of what you relate more to, you're not alone. We have all been there, myself included. And now I want to talk a little bit about the river analogy, just to kind of like take this home a little bit. And I learned this from my mentor. And it's basically explains the idea that our emotions are fluid. Sorry, our emotions are fluid and running through our bodies based on experiences. Okay. So I want you to picture this river. It's flowing at its optimal level. It's going, it's doing its thing. It's getting to the lake or the river or the ocean, or sorry, it is the river, the lake or the ocean or wherever it's going to. It is streaming. Okay. That didn't make sense, but I think you get what I'm putting down. Um, so you witness this river flowing at its optimal state, okay? And then maybe 5, 10, 15, 20 years down the road, you come back to the same river. And you notice that it's maybe going a little slower because there's some rocks there, leaves have built up. Unfortunately, garbage has made its way into it, and piles of leaves here and there and all the things. And it's still making its way to the lake or to the ocean or to wherever, but it's just going a little bit slower. Okay, you picture that? You there with me? And now I want you to think of your emotional body. in this manner. Okay. So you got yourself, you, you, if you are able to work through and process your emotions, you're going through life and you're golden, like that original river. But over time, those leaves or those things that people have said to you, like you're fat, you're ugly, you're not doing the right thing, you're a disappointment, and all of these things that maybe you said weren't that big of a deal and you kind of shoved down and put off and didn't think twice about it again. All of those things have built up, just like those leaves, just like those rocks, just like that garbage. So they've built up over time and they are affecting how you move about your life. Okay. So you're still moving, you're still going because you're human and nothing has killed you yet, hopefully. But maybe, but you're not maybe, but you're a little more slumped down or insecure or all of these things that dictated how we move about our lives. Are you with me? I just thought that was a really super cool analogy because when we are so packed up or haven't had the tools to release our emotions, our life is more chaotic. And with more chaos in our systems, the more reactive we are. And now, where does our breath come into this? So, throughout our bodies, there are different energy centers. Maybe you've heard of them, the chakra systems. We have our root, we have our sacral, our solar, our heart, our throat, our third eye, and our crown as the main ones. Each of these centers carry different emotions. So, for example, our heart carries our anger and our passion. The throat is all things communication, so our voice and our expression. Our breath, as we inhale, allowing the air to weave through our body, through our energy centers, through the river to stir up the stagnation or the narratives that tell us we're not good enough, exhaling all of those limiting belief systems. And before we get into our little practice, I want to share with you my labor of love, what I call the practice, hence the name of this little presentation. So, what I am offering here for you is is making it easy for you to incorporate breathwork into a practice. Okay, so there's 3 levels to this. The first one gets you 10 to 20-minute practice sessions to implement into your daily routine. These are recorded sessions where one is uploaded monthly to a booklet that holds some journal prompts um, and your practice sessions. Okay. The next level of that, you get what I just shared, in addition to monthly online community breathwork sessions that happen over Zoom. And then the third level of that, you get those two, plus big discounts on the individual sessions. I prefer in person because I'm big on connection, but online is available as well. And so I'm not going to go over prices here, but there is some discounts going on at the time of recording this. It is March 24th. There are discounts going on until March 28th. So 4 days to be able to get discounted prices. I will post the link in the chat box. There you go. If you're curious about it or following the presentation and after I've stopped recording, we can stay on and we can chat about any questions that you may have about it. I'm super excited to welcome anybody who feels this is aligned for them. And now let's get into our practice, what some of you may have actually come here for tonight or today. So as I mentioned, we practice flow breath work. So it is a 3-part breath done all in and out through your mouth. And you're going to breathe into your tummy, allowing your tummy to expand up and bring it up into your chest without exhaling, and then an exhale. So like a into your tummy, into your chest, exhale. Okay. And you're going to continue to go in that pattern. So once you get to the bottom, start again without pausing. Okay. So like in, out, in, out. And it doesn't need to be as fast as I just said there. It can be at any pace that feels comfortable to you, because again, this is your practice. Okay. So through a breathwork practice, you can experience a variety of things. It is not, I can't tell you exactly what you're going to experience because again, it's individualized, but some things you can get are some clarity. You can experience some colors, some visions, some tingling in your hands, what is called thermoregulation. So like an increase in heat in our body or an increase in coolness of your body. Your body's not used to breathing this way, so it'll feel weird for a while. Tingling, I think I said that. Another thing is called tetany. So your hands can actually like clamp up into what they call claw fingers, tetany. If this happens to you, it's not as scary as it seems. It just means you need to practice, you need to elongate the exhales. Okay. So instead of focusing on the in, out, you're just going to focus on your exhales. And I promise you will come back where you can move your hands again. Energetically, if you're into the woo, it's actually saying that your body's holding on to something that it's needs to work through, that it needs to process, that it needs to release. So super cool, I think. Um, what else? I think that's it. So let's get into it. We're going to breathe for about 15 minutes and then we will end our time here together. Okay. So I invite you to get into a position that feels good to you. Whether you're lying down, you can sit up like I am, or you can stand. It is completely up to you. And when you're in position, I'm going to invite you to close down your eyes. Maybe rotate your shoulders a little bit back. Just moving around any stagnancy, any tension that you may be holding on to. And take a deep cleansing breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Just settling in to your space here, ready to breathe. When you're ready, we're going to step into our 3-part breath. Go into your tummy, into your chest, out through the mouth. In through the tummy, into the chest, out through the mouth. Into the tummy, into the chest, out through the mouth. Into the tummy, into the chest, out through the mouth. Into the tummy, into the chest, out through the mouth. Into the tummy, into the chest, out through the mouth. Into the tummy, into the chest, out through the mouth. Into the tummy, into the chest, out through the mouth. Into the tummy, into the chest, out through the mouth. Continuing to breathe into the tummy, into the chest, out through the mouth. Acknowledging as you take an inhale, any thoughts that may be coming to mind, and maybe just shooing them away, saving them for later, giving them the space later, but focusing your attention on our breath here and now. So you go into your tummy, into your chest, out through the mouth, into the tummy, into the chest, out through the mouth, into the tummy, into the chest, out through the mouth, into the tummy, into the chest, out through the mouth, into the tummy, into the chest, out through the mouth. Focusing on each inhale as it comes into your body, into your tummy, into your chest, out through the mouth. As you let go any parts of your day that you may have experienced, any parts of your day that didn't align with the kind of day you were looking for. Into the tummy, into the chest, out through the mouth. Into the tummy, into the chest, out through the mouth. Into the tummy, into the chest, out through the mouth. Into the tummy, into the chest, out through the mouth. Into the tummy, into the chest, out through the mouth. Into the tummy, into the chest, out through the mouth. Into the tummy, into the chest, out through the mouth. Into the tummy, into the chest, out through the mouth. Maybe starting to rotate your torso if that feels good, or moving your hips from side to side as you breathe, as you be, just moving any tension that may be going on in your body as you breathe into your tummy, into your chest, out through the mouth. Into your tummy, into your chest, out through the mouth. Into the tummy, into the chest, out through the mouth. Into the tummy, into the chest, out through the mouth. Maybe you've been experiencing some self-doubt, some questioning of worth. The world does so good at having us listen to anybody but ourselves. Tonight and through our practices, we are here to take our power back into the tummy, into the chest, out through the mouth. To take our power back and not let any of those narratives, those stories, those experiences to define who we are and who we are meant to be. Continue breathing into your tummy, into your chest, out through your mouth. Into your tummy, into your chest, out through the mouth. Into the tummy, into the chest, out through the mouth. Into the tummy, into the chest, out through the mouth. Into the tummy, into the chest, out through the mouth. Into the tummy, into the chest, out through the mouth. Into the tummy, into the chest, out through the mouth. You deserve to be here in your power, in your entirety. You are worthy. Into your tummy, into your chest, out through the mouth. Into the tummy, into the chest, out through the mouth. into the tummy, into the chest, out through the mouth. Into the tummy, into the chest, out through the mouth. Into the tummy, into the chest, out through the mouth. Into the tummy, into the chest, out through the mouth. Into the tummy, into the chest, out through the mouth. Into the tummy, into the chest, out through the mouth. Into the tummy, into the chest, out through the mouth. As you listen to any nudges that your body may giving to you, is it asking you to move? Maybe sway your hips back and forth, asking you to maybe move your shoulders, your neck, continuing to breathe. Maybe if it feels good, doing some tapping. This moves around the energy as well. Continue with your breath as you maybe tap around your body, maybe on your heart to welcome in love, receiving, maybe over your neck as you remind yourself that your voice is important, maybe over your tummy for your power, your purpose, into your tummy, into your chest, out through the mouth. Continuing to tap if it feels good, into your tummy, into your chest, out through the mouth. Into the tummy, into the chest, out through the mouth. Into the tummy, into the chest, out through the mouth. Paying attention to anything that might be coming up for you. Any thoughts, any emotions, anything. It's coming up for a reason. So you go into your tummy, into your chest, out through the mouth. Into your tummy, into your chest, out through the mouth. Into the tummy, into the chest, out through the mouth. Into the tummy, into the chest, out through the mouth. Into the tummy, into the chest, out through the mouth. Into the tummy, into the chest, out through the mouth. An invitation to maybe speed up the pace of your breath, going faster than you have been our entire time together. Going into your tummy, into your chest, out through the mouth. In, out. In, out. In, out. In, out. And continuing at this faster pace for a couple moments. Maybe increasing any movement, allowing for a release if that is what is needed right now. So you go fast, in, out, into your tummy, into your chest, out through the mouth. Into your tummy, into your chest, out through the mouth. Into the tummy, into the chest, out through the mouth. Into your tummy, into your chest, out through the mouth. into your tummy, into your chest, out through your mouth. Into your tummy, into your chest, out through your mouth. And keep going, allowing you to be here. Continuing the fast pace into your tummy, into your chest, out through the mouth. You're doing so great. Into your tummy, into your chest, out through the mouth. Into your tummy, into your chest, out through the mouth. Into your tummy, into your chest, out through the mouth. Into your tummy, into your chest, out through the mouth. Into your tummy, into your chest, out through the mouth. 3 more times. Into your tummy, into your chest, out through your mouth. Into your tummy, into your chest, out through your mouth. Into your tummy, into your chest, out through the mouth. Let's finish up our practice by taking a deep cleansing breath in through the nose. Maybe if it feels good, raising your hands above your head, holding your breath there for a moment. And as you exhale, shaking out your arms, allowing space, release, movement to go through your body. And take another deep cleansing breath in with me. Raising your hands above your head again, holding it there for a moment, and exhaling as you shake your arms back down to where they were. And I'm going to invite you to sit in silence for a moment, for a couple minutes, to just integrate back into our time together, to just be with your experiences that you had just now. So I'm going to give you some silence for about 2 minutes. Throughout this time, just pay attention to your regular inhale and your regular exhale. Maybe take some time reflecting on anything that may have come up for you through our time together. And if it feels good to you, maybe start wiggling your toes, your hands again, moving from side to side, and opening your eyes and coming back to our space as it feels right to you. Welcome back. I'm so excited you're here. We're going to take some time to do some personal reflection or some integration following your short little breath work there. But first, I'm not going to do that with the recording on because I'm very much of the belief that healing is personal, whether individual or part of the community. It doesn't need to be out there for the world to see. So first, before we get to questions and reflection, I'm just going to point out here that here is information for us to connect. Can't wait to meet you.